Junit? Jama? Dragon Girl. Miss Magistrate. Madam. My MS. It's always yanking to start. Okay, yeah, I was here. There was another thing. Oh, not sure if the cops got another cutscene. Our visitors share intricate details about the outside world, describing a new civilization that rose from the ashes of the old. Their narrative held a seared tone, void of personal emotion, as if they were an impartial observer rather than the one who said to be in the first place. It became clear to me that they were not like us. The humanity and goodwill were meant to guide and integrate us upon a predetermined path. Despite this, I was grateful for all the knowledge they shared with me. I yearned to see this new world for myself, realizing that I had been cooped up in Mount Firmament for too long. Yes. I'm supposed to activate this, I think? Yes. You can probably get up there with the super jump. Look like there is a little bell. Where's the bell? Probably up there.
Yeah.
No. Aye. Where is it? Okay, I see it.
Make it fast.
I probably can get up there. I think I can. Alright. Yes. Okay, where's the bell? Shows the bell is much higher. Probably on the second floor. Damn it. Am I meant to throw the
Make it fast.
crystal out of there? Gee. That's my only guess. Operate the coaster to adjust the water level. Oh. Okay.
Make it fast.
Oh, I meant to interact with it.
One last flare stone to go.
Alright. I follow that up. Or am I? Okay, if I recall. Okay, yeah, I need to destroy that.
Make it fast.
Alright. Hopefully it doesn't disappear on me. Oh, neat.
Make it fast.
Yeet. Okay. Yoink. Don't you disappear on me yet. Alright, so I think it should be somewhere around there. Oh, I got it. Good. You are free, comrade. Wait, what?
Make it
Is there
fast.
anything hiding here? Loot.
Yeah.
Oh, I can actually stand on that. Good.
Take form. My blade yearns. Mind's eye.
Target confirmed. Sever. All is fair in war.
Boy, you cannot put me up like a Street Fighter game.
Together we vanquish. Take form.
Wake up, man. Alright.
How do you like these?
I like them very much, but I don't like to be cornered like that. Got a bad time in Street Fighters. Any fighting games, man, in fact. We do not talk about those days. Nope.
Make it fast.
Yoink. And kabah.
Good. Now we can get that flare stone.
Yeah, but there's a giant big old cat in there. And with some buddies.
Make it fast. Take form. Triumph through.
All is fair in war. Stay calm.
Acceptable damage.
I don't think any damage is acceptable.
Strike.
My blade yearns.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war. Sever.
Take form. Feathers incinerate. Sever. My blade yearns. Make it fast.
Alright. I have enough of your BS here, man. Get out.
Clear as the blaze.
Target confirmed.
Administering first aid.
It's so nice they
Target confirmed.
gave a buff to Facing. Because she had like a 6-sequence power up. And they nerfed it down to, well, not nerfed it up, buff it up to, you only need to do 4 instead of 6. So you can do a lot more quick out sections. I'm like, ooh,
All set.
good.
The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes. I believe so.
Yeah.
Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
You might laugh in the story, but you're still with me.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now?
Lord Arbiter.
One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber?
And the little light is
The
slumbering
seed
right now.
of the future shall be sown in this very moment.
What do you mean by arbiter? What should I do?
Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure, yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myanlong Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxitus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Myanlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life.
Hola. If you die, what will happen to Jinzhou?
Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow.
To the multiverse we go. What happened to them?
Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future meld into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Wanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century. What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most effective and stable. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold, after one's passing.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety.
Damn, this is really deep. I was like, oh, Atlantis, but then it goes way more to that. They're like, oh, sheesh. Is there really no chance for her to, I'm here for... There must be another way.
You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still save her life. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
That's a lot of responsibility. I do everything I can keep Jinsu safe, so a fight between you is unbearable. This got me more engaged than Genshin ever has.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace.
Ooh, that got me goosebumps and all. Sheesh. Oh, I missed it.
Lord Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes. Virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like... here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light's not easily lit.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
I feel like I did a disservice with the more yapping. It ain't yapping. This is quite good.
This entrance leads to one Sonorosphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this Sonorosphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
I missed my chance. There will be no turning back.
I understand. I have made up my mind since before I stepped foot on Mount Firmament. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi, as a citizen of Jinzhou, and as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin.
It's like Monster Hunter. Get on this back.
Forgive me.
Forgive me for dodging your attack.
Onwards.
Oops.
Onwards. Negligence on my part, so be it.
Oops. Oh.
Onwards. 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 Worry not. Evil be cleansed. The sky beckons. Strike fast. Sacred
I
love.
was inside of you for a quick moment.
The sky beckons. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. Ha! Thus it ends.
Oh, that's look like it to be a massive AoE attack.
Onwards.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. He once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Ooh. Just spam. Just spam to stay alive.
Take flight.
Ooh.
What do you say? Cute, isn't it?
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. this one has heard your decision. What do you think of this one?
They deserve a bright future.
The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people.
Yo, that got me feeling more than Genjin ever has. Sheesh. Yeah, that's really good. I like that battle a lot more against one. What was it? The Four of the Winds? One of the directions of the Four Winds? I forgot. But I like it. I like it a lot. I love it. Love it. Matter of fact.
Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have.
Ask about your past.
I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has been stored in my mind. You are my arbiter and my former master.
Oh?
In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity.
I feel like she won't even know. Who am I?
This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace. But the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do. Through countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation in the air. The people of Hongzhen have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat. Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer aid when it is truly needed.
Why didn't you tell Jinsen about earlier?
This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible. To accomplish her goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold, but the Fraccidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Your tacit, Mark. There is something unusual.
I'll be wake up, somebody's asking about you.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you?
Little light.
Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before.
What about the sentinel I was looking for?
Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference.
You know what it is.
This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally.
Then who else can answer my questions? I'm looking for answers.
Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores?
I heard of them.
The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island. Worry not. The Wuthering Waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong.
Roll credits.
suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
Yoink. You see two people. Hey, we got some boosters. That seems to be fun to go down. Oi.
Take form. Perish in flames.
All is fair in war. Stay calm.
Take form. Feathers incinerate.
It's time.
Stop that.
The loot we find is not part of my pay. It's all yours.
Oh, lovely. I didn't realize, but I didn't alter the audio too much. Yeah, I didn't. And that's locked. Look, I did. Oh, I didn't do this puzzle. Alright, so you go up. Where's my chest? Oh.
It's time. I trust you can use it to the full.
It's just puzzle after puzzle. Ain't you with the enemies? Oh, okay, so I need to build them up. That's why one reads. Yeah, that's why one must read. Because I got no clue what the heck I'm doing. Transform into the claim and fill in the missing eyes to complete the challenge. Okay, yeah, I hear what you mean, so... I need to time it? I am utterly lost. Okay. In the correct direction. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back to the story. I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I spot Bell. I spotted a bell. You can't hide from me. And those eggs are mine now. Yoink.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
Ooh.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach.
Oh, she's British.
And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
I got a feeling somebody's watching me. The Immortal Prey. Oh, that's companion quest. I think it was.
The Weiqi pieces were scattered, but the guru remained calm. "It's getting late," he said gently to the woodcutter. "Shouldn't you be heading down the mountain?" As he glanced at the sky, the woodcutter was shocked to see how much time had passed. It couldn't have been more than 2 hours, he thought in disbelief. Feeling apologetic, he prepared to leave, worried that the guru would be annoyed with him. But when the woodcutter turned around, he nearly jumped out of his skin. The hermit guru, who had been playing Weiqi and drinking wine, was now gone. In his place lay a shattered Weiqi board and a heap of decaying bones. The woodcutter was so scared that he dropped his bamboo basket and ran down the mountain without even looking back. As he reached the mountain's base, he was hit with a stark realization. The quaint village he remembered had bloomed into a bustling town, with sturdy brick houses replacing the humble thatched cottages. And where his home once stood, only an empty wasteland remained. He noticed a date on the calendar that he had never seen before. In shock, he grabbed a passerby and urgently asked, "Excuse me, can you tell me the current date and time?" As he heard the answer, his legs went weak. Everything had changed. Time had passed, and his loved ones were gone. no one remembered him anymore.
So the woodcutter left Mount Firmament, but how is he still alive and kicking? With 100 years worth of time inside him, shouldn't he?
Your story, it's a bit far-fetched, don't you think? I mean, if I wasn't from Hongzhen, I might have fallen for it.
Well, that's the whole point. The truth is stranger than fiction, my friend. Every detail in that story is based on real events. Let me share with you the other legend of Mount Firmament. For deep within its sacred peaks lies a powerful secret. The secret of immortality. We all know that Mount Firmament is the abode of the Sentinel, gathering spiritual energies from both heaven and earth for countless eons. Over time, even the mountain itself has taken on the form of our majestic Sentinel. Living in the mountains for long stretches of time, surrounded by fresh air and drinking from nature's own bounty, can add years to one's lifespan. It all starts with that game of waifu, one that the woodcutter stumbled upon. Too bad those secrets have been long forgotten. Gather around now, people. You're in for the story of a lifetime.
All down.
Shh.
I'll see you there.
What's with the ruckus? Huh? What's that in your hands? Eh. Oh.
I don't know.
Behold Hongzhen in its entirety, next to a ring and hanging eaves. When eternal snow thaw into flowing streams, let us reconvene. Hmm? Oh, I see, I see.
So that's how it is.
I see I've got no clue at all.
Wow, I'm shocked.
I get the very last part at least. She's asking you out. Well, that's a fancy way to write stuff.
The first part reads like about a meeting spot. For according to the description, somewhere in Hongzhen.
And now, this next sentence. Eternal snow thaw into streams. What is that supposed to mean?
God damn it, what's her name? Maybe it's something to do with the local folklore.
Oh, how did you manage to get all that hidden meaning?
I'm experiencing that with Jins and riddles already. Thanks about Big
the
Brain.
buildings in Hongzhen all look pretty much the same. Which one exactly was she talking about?
Oh, I don't have a print of her? Oh, we need to fix that. I need to add improvements, replacements to my shrine. That's what my friends call it. It's not a shrine.
Makes sense. Lead the way.
Damn it, what's her name? Zhangling? No. Jingyong?
she disappear like that? Wait, are you that legendary rover who saved Jinzhou? What can I do for you?
Answer the riddle.
Well, you've come to the right person. I'm here to compile a new travel guide for Hangjin. Next door ring and hanging eaves. Oh, I know where that is. You'll need to stand on the tallest building in Hangjin to see what you're looking for.
Tallest building?
It's on the northeast side of the town. Can't miss it. You'll see it once you get there. Say, that person earlier, that was Lady Cheng-Li, right? I saw you talking to her.
Do you know her?
Of course! Everyone in Jinzhou knows about Lady Cheng-Li, even though she rarely appears in public. As Master Xuan Miao's disciple, she excels in the arts of politics and diplomacy. Her travels have taken her across the 4 seas, and as Secretary General, she has commanded respect from all who cross her path. Yeah, and she came all the way to Jinzhou to help out Magistrate Jinshi for the sake of peace in Huanglong. She's been working tirelessly behind the scenes since then, fully dedicated to her task. How could anyone not revere such a selfless act? I could have sworn I just saw her. Where did she go? I wish I could take one more look.
What can I help you with? When snow thaw into streams? You're not from around here, I bet. When we say that in Hangzhen, we mean the Shichen of Wei. Early afternoon, the warmest hours of a day. Legend tells of a visitor who ventured here some centuries ago. Back then, local villagers were struggling with no firewood due to heavy snow. This visitor opened up a path with their forte and diverted a hot spring to provide warmth and aid. People say it was once a stunning sight, with mist and ice flowing westward down the streams, as if many celestial beings were returning to the sea. Now the sight has unfortunately disappeared, but the saying sticks. We use it to describe time in local speech.
I see.
Well, it's what Grandpa Zoe tells everyone. I haven't seen it with my own eyes, but when it comes to stories like this one, they're usually made up.
You don't believe in those stories?
Not that I don't want to believe them, but... Oh, you were listening to one of his stories earlier too, right? What did you think?
Sounds interesting.
Really? So you're into stories and anecdotes too? Grandpa Zou's great-grandfather was a descendant of the first inhabitants of Hangzhen. He grew up hearing stories about Mount Firmament. Recently, he heard Madam Magistrate had resolved the crisis, so he decided to visit and learn more about his roots. People in town are curious about the outside world and how they are perceived. Grandpa Zou is happy to answer their questions and has unknowingly become popular among them. Before he knew it, everyone was coming to talk to him.
Turning to stories.
It's funny to hear outsiders describe my hometown, Hangzhen, as mysterious. We're just a normal place with our own quirks. Especially lately, with so many people from Jinzhou coming on some kind of expedition. They're obsessed with us, like we're some kind of ancient relics. Can you believe they actually asked if our pavo plums have magical powers? Time truly is a formidable force.
And then the last one. More yapping, please.
What do you want? I've done nothing wrong.
Suspicious, fellow.
Oh, you're just asking for directions. Sorry, I'm not a local. Can't help you there. Wait, you were the one talking to Lady Chang Li earlier, weren't you?
Maybe I am, maybe I wasn't.
If I were you, I'd steer clear of her. She's a deceitful woman who enjoys toying with people's hearts. A cunning villain who will manipulate you without you even knowing it.
How so?
Haven't you heard? She left her government job to come here, to this small town. There's got to be a reason behind it. I heard she chose to quit her job, but I bet she messed up back in the capital and got demoted here as punishment.
It's not too nice to badmouth people like this.
Then I guess you've also been fooled by her looks. That woman will stop at nothing to get what she wants, while you remain oblivious to her true intentions. And by the time you catch on, you'll already be caught in her trap. Hey, wait a minute. Has she actually achieved anything substantial during her time in Jinzhou? Or did Madame Magistrate just fall for her clever words and let her slack off?
Damn, you're underestimating Chin Chin. What makes you so sure, eh?
I have my reasons to believe so.
People on Reddit be like,
I heard she tricked that VIP guest of Jinzhou into going to Mount Firmament. Just think about how dangerous that place was. She must have been afraid of him getting too close to Madame Magistrate and ruining her plans. What a sinister woman. Fortunately, that guest was a skilled fighter, and he managed to escape unharmed. I hope you don't mind my frankness. Just giving some advice, because you look pretty innocent and gullible. And not from Jinzhou, judging by your outfit, right?
I am that VIP guest. Yep, let it sink in. Let's sink in.
Oh, shoot. I completely forgot about something I need to do. Sorry, gotta run.
He realized I was that person.
Hey, why are the people here so divided about Cheng Li?
She doesn't seem to have an intent. We have to figure it out ourselves.
You humans make everything so complicated.
Oh yeah, we do
Well,
love that.
at least now we know what she wanted to say.
Oops. Let's fix that.
No, that's much easier to understand. Why does she have to make it a whole riddle?
That's so fun.
I'm getting sleepy again.
Rover? Nice to see you again. How are you liking Hongzhen so far?
It's alright. I like the vibe though.
The crisis at Mount Firmament has been resolved, and the waterway between Jinzhou and Hongzhen is open once again. As a result, there has been an increase in visitors from Jinzhou, making the town more lively than before. With the chaos subsiding, our town and city are now reconnected, allowing residents to live and work in peace. We owe you a debt of gratitude, Rover, for your efforts in clearing the remaining effects of temporal disruptions in Mount Firmament over the past few days.
Could have done it without everybody. Better have my money ready.
We're all indebted to you, Hongzhen and its people alike. If there's anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. I couldn't help but notice you've been asking around. Is there something you need assistance with?
Xing Yi and Chun Li have a mutual trust as acquaintances. It should be fine to ask Xing Yi instead.
Well, you see, I got this little flavor up in.
I see. That sounds like something Changli would do. Even though we're not that close, I know a bit about her personality. She wouldn't just hand over something that symbolizes her identity to anyone, especially when...
Akata me sådär.
I think it would be better for her to tell you personally. The magistrate's counselor is shrouded in mystery, and her motives are often hard to decipher. When she wants something done, it's never as straightforward as it seems, and few can grasp the true meaning behind her plans. The rumors and controversies surrounding her never cease, but she seems unfazed. However, I believe one has to get involved personally to truly understand Changli's intentions, regardless of public opinion.
Don't I have this already? Ay, ay, ay. I have my plans. I'm very curious about her plans.
About the riddle. It seems you have already figured it out by yourself. But remember, it's not just about the answer, but also what she wants you to understand.
Indeed. Time to install Wednesday.
Then, if you'll excuse me, if there's anything else you need here in Hongzhen, please do not hesitate to let me know.
Thank you. Wasn't it Rinrar? Something like that? Oh, it was Rinrar. I did got it. Yoink. Find a place next to the rings and the hanging ears. Alright. So, I'll be able to see it from the tallest building. Tallest building, eh?
Make it fast.
That will be here, somewhat. Ooh, nice place. Next to the rings and a hidden. Is it the hidden entrance again? It might be. Oh. Guess not. Next to the rings. This is definitely the ring and the hanging.
Make it fast.
What happened if I enter here? No.
Make it fast.
Next to the rings. With the hanging. I feel like I was at the right spot, but I'm not too sure.
Make it fast.
Oh, what do you want from me? Yeah. Okay. Pinche del mar, güey. Pinche del mar. I was in the right spot. I was in the correct spot.
Make it fast.
I didn't see these. I didn't see them. God damn you. Yeah. And look like I missed one too. Gamers don't look up, and I'm that gamer.
A ring, she wrote. Should be this ring-shaped ancient structure, I guess.
Wow! It's really huge now that we look at it.
Next, hanging eaves. If we look from here, is it that pavilion?
It does look quiet. Should be a nice place for meetings. Getting eepy again.
That must be the place then. I'll get going.
I forgot what it's called, like Winzip, Windrar. Like, it's Windrar. What nobody pays for. I'm pretty sure I downloaded it once. Yoink. That's 1300 or 1500. Okay, so time. What time is it right now? 1700. It's 13 to 1800. So let's go to 1 o'clock here.
Apologies for my delay.
I just got here.
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
I see you really love your riddles.
Oh? And what makes you think so?
Those tokens from Jinshi. It was your idea, was it not?
So, you've guessed it. Sorry, Rover. Jinzhou faced multiple threats back then, and we had to be cautious. We did not intend to inconvenience you. I regret our lack of hospitality.
God damn it. And didn't explain your reasons.
Still, I owe you an apology in person. This time, I just wanted to see you. The brilliant mind that always understood my unspoken words. I am very grateful you decided to come.
Bro, what's this deal? Another taxi or what's the deal? Another errand to run? Cut to the chase, what do you want from me?
Apologies for giving you that impression, Rover. That's not how we treat our saviors. I merely have a few questions, and I was wondering if you may have the answers. Does this game of Weiqi look familiar to you, Rover?
No. I'm not sure.
Apologies. I heard about your memory loss. Please, pardon me. There is a local tale about the secret of immortality being hidden on Mount Firmament. Have you heard about it?
I heard of it.
Yes. I have a slightly different version of this tale to share. Centuries ago, a Taoist cultivator met an enigmatic visitor on Mount Firmament. Despite their age difference, they soon became friends and often played Weiqi together. One day, a woodcutter stumbled upon them, having lost his way home. Their game mesmerized him so much that he didn't notice the red tie on his basket, rotting away. Panicked, he bumped into the Weiqi board. Despite the interruption, the visitor remained unfazed. They offered the woodcutter some tea, then guided him down the mountain, shielding him from dangerous temporal disruptions. After that, the visitor disappeared. Many years later, the Taoist cultivator became a legendary hermit guru. Upon returning to Mount Firmament in his final years, he reunited with that elusive visitor. The two resumed their unfinished game. People believe the visitor shared their secret of immortality through cleverly placed waifu pieces as a final parting gift.
You mean this game in front of us? Oh.
Yes and no. This game is missing the final 20 moves. It is unfinished. That was a bit different from what you heard before, I guess. The story changed over time, infused with fantasy in each retelling.
Oh.
But that's how old tales go, slowly losing their truth as they're passed down.
That's what it was. I mean, the other folklores may hold some truth.
Precisely. The legend may be shrouded in myth, but that game of Weiqi was real. Embedded within its records lies a cryptic message. This game record can solve the crisis of time. From what I know, only the Sentinel in its prime has the power to manipulate time through its possession of a complete temporal mandate. For us mere mortals, controlling time is indeed similar to gaining immortality. As the records state, it only reveals itself when Mount Firmament emerges. But how it ties to the temporal mandate remains an enigma, at least for now.
The Sentinel wounds.
Yes, we may find a way to heal them. But our chances are looking slim. That game record could just hold my teacher's memories, not any real value. So I am presenting this as merely I am planning to go find that record. Could you please join me?
Sure.
Thank you for lending me a hand. I promise it will be worth your while.
Benvar is way better than Rinsip. I'm interested in this cell too.
Splendid. Very well. Let's meet on the gallery road outside Hongzhen. I still have some preparations to do. Please, go ahead. I'll join you later.
Haba haba.
Yeah. Make it fast.
I thought the sip was a C. Oh, bell. I spotted a bell. That bell shall be mine. Mine.
Make it fast. Yeah. Beckon
Fuck.
the divine flames.
Ah, I messed up. My sausage fingers are getting in the way. Hello, twin.
Rover, you're here.
Yes.
Well, as the Wayfinder, I do know a couple shortcuts.
I trust your guide as
The
well.
notes only provided a vague idea of where the game record is. I've determined the most likely location on my last visit. We'll be heading there. See if we can find anything new.
Alright.
After dealing with those artificers, I ruled out the other locations on my way to join you. But one can only do so much alone. This is why I need your help.
For you, I'm very good at finding things.
How reliable. Then let's get going.
Chungli? What is it?
Nothing, Rover. I just thought the snow is beautiful today.
I think a little light might be on to something.
You seem curious about that ancient structure.
It looks familiar. Like the abandoned Court of Savante facility I saw, but bigger in scale.
I heard it first appeared along with our Sentinel. Later, the Court of Savante based their Chronos orders on its design. Make it faster.
Companion quest, here we go. Why keep I keep thinking about that would make me run faster, but it doesn't.
Every winter, my hometown buzzed as people left their mark in the fresh snow, hoping for dreams to come true when it melted.
Did you try it too, Chungli?
No, I only watched from afar. My forte always melted the snow faster than I liked.
I feel bad at this very moment.
We can see the whole of Hongzhen from here. I never noticed how beautiful it looked during my previous visits. It's the same place as always. I suppose it's my state of mind that has changed.
How did it change?
I don't know. Maybe it's because your presence makes me feel at ease.
Wait! I smell tacit discords in that cave. No, there's more. Tacit discords, humans, and...
Thanks for ruining the moment, man.
Like a whole bunch of messed up frequencies. Ugh, it's so familiar. Come on! After all we've been through, you still don't trust my sniffer? Huh! Be grateful. I'm giving you a warning.
Rover, did something happen?
Tactical course, go be see people over there.
It's in the same direction we're going. Could it be?
Oh, let's take a look. We're gonna split up too. That always works. I remember I did install WinRAR once, and then I did a whole PC set reset.
Signs of climbing. Someone may have been here before us.
Get away from me! I can't hold up much longer.
Oh man, you can.
Help! Help! Thank goodness.
Please stand back. We'll take it from here.
I can fight. Let me help.
with your puny gun.
Thanks for your help.
Are you alright, mate?
I'm okay. Wait. Are you the Rover?
The one and only, man. How do you know?
You're that hero who fought against the Stronodian. And you also resolved a time crisis here with Madam Magistrate. Everyone's been talking about you. And Lady Chun-Li. I never thought I'd have the chance to see you in person. Without your help, I'd have been a goner for sure. I can't die here. Not when I've got someone waiting for me. I finally found it. After all this time. Ugh.
Take it easy. Alright, mate. She looks so mad.
While we've solved the crisis in Mount Firmament for the time being, public access to the mountain is still restricted. Before entering the mountain, any explorer must submit a request and can only do so while accompanied by the Midnight Rangers. Sir, could you please share your reasons for traveling here alone?
I heard about Mount Firmament's legend, so I came to find its secret. I've only been in the mountain for half a day. Everything was going smoothly before those monsters pounced on me on my way back. I must get back. Fu Ling. She's still waiting for me.
It doesn't look like he's only been here for half a day.
It seems he is still hiding something from us. He needs to go back to Hongzhen for proper medical attention. Time's against us.
Pinche de way.
Indeed. Tacit discords appearing in such numbers on Mount Firmament of all places. This is unusual, to say the least. We can continue our conversation later, after getting him to safety. On that note, we still don't know his identity. Judging from his uniform, he might be affiliated with the Pioneer Association.
The Pioneers?
Then perhaps that someone is in Hongzhen. Could be his friend, or an acquaintance. Good point, Rover. Let's head back.
Why does she look so mad? Jeez. I captured a human and I obtained fish.
Isn't that Wu Li? What happened to him?
Do you know this fella?
Not really. He showed up in town and started asking weird questions to all the older folks. They've been avoiding him ever since.
The secret of immortality. I found it.
Oh, he really went up the mountain, didn't he? Oh my. Quick, get him to a doctor.
No. I'm fine. Go find Fu Ling.
Sir, do you know where his companions might be?
I'm not sure. There are lots of other people in town who are dressed just like him. Why don't you try asking them?
Love, you're very hopeful, my man.
It's time.
His companions? Sorry, I joined the association not long ago. I don't really know them. His gear, though? These are last year's designs. Perhaps you should go ask Yoning. She's been a member for quite some time. She might know him. Yoning's just up ahead.
Whoa! Greetings, Lady Chungli. How may I help you today, Lady Chungli? Oh, and hello, Rover. The person on your back. Is he okay?
We found him on Mount Firmament. Do you know where his companions might be?
Isn't this Wu Li? What happened to him?
He was attacked.
He's one of the Pioneer Association's explorers, but we don't see him around Jinzhou too often. I remember he went on sabbatical months ago, and he left with Fu Ling.
Oh, okay, Fu Ling.
Yes, Fu Ling, his girlfriend. I think they're visiting Hongjian together. They're staying at the inn over there. Oh, Fu Ling asked us about his whereabouts not long ago. She seemed quite worried. Speaking of, is he really okay? Perhaps we should get him to a hospital first.
No, I'm not going. Fooling. She's waiting for me.
Don't worry. We'll help you find Fu Ling.
Oh. Oh, chest.
This should come in handy.
Chest. Bird.
Wooly?
I know how
Breathe.
this story is going.
Take it easy.
Thank you. I'm okay now. Who are you? And Wooly, is he?
He's dead.
Yes, I am. Can you please tell me what happened?
Fooling.
Wooly, you're hurt. I've been looking for you. You didn't pick up my calls.
Great news, Fooling. I found it. Finally. I found a way to slow down your illness. No more pain, my love. We can finally be together. Forever.
You mean that legend? It's real?
Fooling, are you not happy?
No, I am. I'm so glad to hear it.
Yes.
Wooly!
Okay, there we go.
Thank you, Rover, Lady Chungli. You saved his life.
I'm glad he's alright.
May I please ask, what on earth happened? I've never seen Wu Li like that.
Oh, you should ask him that.
So, he said he only spent half a day in the mountains.
Was that not the case?
No. I've been waiting for almost a week. It's not unusual for Wooly to be out of touch for a few days when he goes on long trips. This time, however, seemed longer than usual. If it weren't for you two showing up, I would have asked the Midnight Rangers to help me search for him in the mountains.
What's wrong with him?
He did it for me. I used to work as a landscape painter. Wu Li and I met through work,
and we traveled to many places together. A few months ago, I got really sick. It affected my ability to walk, which got worse over time. We couldn't go on our adventures like we used to. Wu Li stopped taking on work and traveled all over the world to find a cure for me. Despite his efforts, we couldn't find any cures. Until 2 weeks ago, when he brought me to Hongzhen. Said he had a surprise for me. I thought it was just going to be a relaxing trip, but he disappeared for 7 days. And now he's back rambling about having found a way to stop my condition from progressing.
He's saying something about the legend.
Mount Firmament's secret of immortality, I presume?
Yes. Wu Li told me that he's researched and found an untouched paradise on Mount Firmament. A place where time stands still. He said if I lived there, my condition would never worsen. It cannot fully cure me, but at least we can spend eternity together. At first I thought it was just a myth, but then you brought up how he only spent half a day in the mountains.
He may have run into the temporal disruption.
Those were my thoughts as well, but Wu Li seemed very certain.
Mount Firmament used to have temporal disruptions caused by its tumultuous history. However, thanks to Magistrate Jinshi and Rover, these disruptions have been dealt with. Or so we had hoped.
So there still might be some of them.
So there are still unaddressed temporal disruptions in the mountains. And unfortunately, Wu Li has stumbled upon one, mistaking it for the legendary cure he was searching for. Little did he know it would only put him in more danger.
I see. So that's why there were rumors of rangers being here to take care of the leftover tacit discords and block off access to the mountain. Then, if this temporal disruption you speak of is truly so dangerous, Rover, Lady Chengli, please help us get rid of it. For the sake of everyone here.
But your friend.
He truly thinks it's the only way to save you. He's willing to take a slim chance just for you.
Freezing my own time. I don't think I should do that. It's not my best option. I appreciate your concerns, but I'll be fine. Dreams always come to an end. Eventually, we have to wake up and keep moving forward. I'm okay. I haven't talked this much in a long time.
You go get him. I'll get you.
I'm just a little tired. I'll be fine after some rest. Once Wu Li wakes up, I'll explain everything to him.
If you have any other ideas, just tell him. But if you keep it all to yourself, no one, even those closest to you, will know how you really feel.
Yes, I understand.
Rover, things are taking a turn. We should probably tell Lady Xingyi first.
Okay, you're the boss. That 4K barely did anything. Smooth moments. I swam before. Why is that an achievement? Maybe I should get this waypoint when I'm at it.
Make it fast.
What brings you here at this time of the day? I see. Strange appearances of tacit discords in the mountains, and undiscovered temporal disruptions. There are several questionable details according to Rover's description.
What do you make of Fuling's words from earlier, Rover?
What happened to Woody?
He claimed to have spent only half a day in the mountains, but it's been 7 days since he returned to Hongzhen. That does sound like some kind of temporal disruption, one that wasn't strong enough to affect Hongzhen. After Jinxi's battle with the Sentinel, she ordered Midnight Rangers to patrol Hongzhen and inspect Mount Firmament for any lingering temporal disruptions before reopening it to the public. Rover, you've been exploring the mountains lately, so I'm sure you have a good grasp on Mount Firmament. But if there are any hidden disruptions we missed...
It must appear after Woody entered the mountain, or somebody kept it hidden.
Precisely. Yet, why did it reappear at this point? Fuling's legend differs from the situation at Mount Firmament we're familiar with. In that tale, mortals were spared the cost of losing years from their lives. He was utterly convinced of his discovery, and he somehow managed to run into temporal disruptions in half a day's time. Also, when I questioned him, he evaded my inquiries.
What's he lie?
Lies that are most challenging to detect aren't usually outright falsehoods. Rather, they hide parts of the truth. The explorer wanted to save his friend, indeed, but he was also hiding something. I've become rather curious about the truth behind this temporal disruption. Did you notice something, Rover?
She's quickly. She accepted her reality a little too quick.
For someone with a terminal illness, they should hold on to any chance of survival, no matter how slim. Is that what you think? Maybe she's come to terms with her destiny. Or maybe she never planned on continuing to live like that forever.
Changli?
Well, please pardon my baseless speculations.
The battles are not amazing in the area.
I knew you'd notice too. The frequency disturbance here is weak. It's similar to past temporal disruptions at Mount Firmament, but not exactly the same. Master Xuanmiao's records show that this is where the game record last appeared. This is also where we found that explorer.
As Changli mentioned, this anomaly may indeed have something to do with that legendary game record.
Complete terminal. Oh, that one fits.
Exactly. If this were to be the case, then we are not the only ones searching for its whereabouts. The explorer did not tell us about his source of information, but his knowledge of Mount Firmament far exceeds that of a first-time visitor.
You mean...
Something bigger is behind all of this.
Got it. The Midnight Rangers will block all entrances to the mountain for now. And Changli, you still have the power to send in garrison troops as needed.
We left Mount Firmament in a hurry. I need to go back up the mountain and investigate further. I have some theories that could use confirmation. We're still unsure about the exact location and range of the temporal disruption. Regardless, its reappearance is a pressing issue that needs our attention.
I'm coming with you.
It may get dangerous.
That's where the fun begins.
Well then, thank you, Rover.
Thank you again for your help. You were supposed to be here for a relaxing time. But it seems another crisis has popped up. Do take extra caution.
Make it fast.
Yes, we need to get this quick, because I want my pizza. With my wings.
Make it fast.
I say that and then I just jump out of nowhere.
Glad you found them useful.
I'm glad I can
Make it
found
fast.
loot. Gotta get those loot. Loot them all. The background music is really nice too. Oh, what? Chotomate. I was climbing the bush. I was climbing the goddamn bush. Hey, mate. Okay, till next time. From the hints, I guess, this is similar to her story. The doctor recommends few viewing receive vitamin care at the home. Viewing the home explained that I wasn't losing the hope, or rather a chance of finally visiting the mystical destination we always talked about by exploring together. I understand her illness is serious, but as long as it brings her happiness, I support her wholeheartedly. And me? Well, I'm not the one to give up without a fight. April 15th, Fulfilling asked me to make a map of her journey. She took on the task of delivering into successful stories of her illness, pinpointing potential treatment spots. A few of the locations she picked were inadequately isolated. I was worried she wouldn't make it to those places. However, she brushed off my concerns with carefree assurance, claiming she was perfectly capable of full vigor. Not wanting to dampen her spirits, I agreed and promised to take good care of her. May 1st. The famous doctor we visited in Mingtong said she couldn't do anything about feeling rare symptoms. It's okay, we have other options. There must be a way to cure her. May 30th. Despite everything we tried, we haven't found a treatment that can fully cure her condition has worsened, and the illness has made it difficult for her to travel long distance. To cheer her up, I ran a hologram projector from the Pioneer Association for her. She enjoyed the projecting scenery, but I couldn't ignore the yearning of sorrow in her eyes. She concealed them well, but I sensed them, and then pain in my heart. June 13th. Bringing in her gentle way, I requested snapshots of the landscape I stumbled upon during my travels. She believed that seeing those images could somehow accompany me on the journey. Despite her well-meaning gesture to console me, her ambience left a void that tinged even the most breaking breathtaking views with Moniconi. June 15. Encounter attacked the field on my path today, diverting me to a detour that led me to a hidden nest deep within the forest. The sight before me was beyond words. The wind carried petals from the trees, creating a mesmerizing dance of colors in the sky. My camera failed to capture the fleeting magic of that moment. Enthralled by the enchanting view, I momentarily lost touch with sad reality. Yeah, I was quick to joy as inevitably sorrow or fear washed over, realizing that such a beauty held no meaning without her presence besides me. It felt like it was a fateful journey I searched for a cure for feeling, passing through the place we once held a dream of exploring together. Some spots were meant to surprise her during her planned adventures. If only when you were here with her elastic touch could breathe life into these places once more. Even the most distant ruins would flourish under her paintbrush, if only she were with me. June 16. I encountered a strange man in the red today. He pretended his attitude put me on edge despite my unease. He shared a weird story with me, almost as if it was intentional. Have you heard the story about the lab? He knew I was seeking a cure for Funia and claimed to have a way to save her. However, he only revealed half the truth and insisted on me doing him a favor before sharing more details. Honestly, I'm not sure if I could trust him. June 17. My destination is the home of the printer Funia admires. She is excited about this. I haven't seen her like this in a long time. I've discovered the true identity of the man in red. Apparently, he belongs to the dangerous organization that I shouldn't meddle with, but... June 20th. The information shared by that man and his organization was beyond anything I could have imagined. The truth behind the tale and the the power to make time and secret roaming the mountain. If they were all real, then Funia can be cured. According to the deal I had made with them, I need to use my identity as an avenger to find a certain object hidden in the mountain. If this object, as they promised, is the key to save Fuji's life. They seem unusually obsessed with it, but their intentions were none of my concern. All I need to do is keep Fuji alive. For that, I've paid any price. I must give it a try. My dearest Willis, how are you? I wonder if you're still continuing our adventures as you read these words. We have visited several places on the list of the future adventures I intended picked them under the duress of seeking treatment for my illness. As you may have noticed, I wish to go with you, Uru. I don't have many days left, but I trust you find the enjoyment wonders once dream of sharing. We travel through the devious lands, continuing rebuilding devastation and mobilizing exploring moments for a wider audience to savor in this world scattered by the lament, beauty, and hope perish, sprouting anew from the depths of despair. This is our quest, and I hope you will carry this essence with you as the journey unfolds. Our adventures have always been shared with the companions we met journey together for our time. Eventually deliver our two separate paths. Perhaps we will reunite on the next escapade. Or perhaps destiny will guide us on a divergent route, indefinitely. The bravely to explore the forge ahead will forever reside within us. The truth holds for our past journey and the ones ahead of you. The day will inevitably come when we bid each other farewell, just as will when our paths cross once more. So my love, please continue your journey and carry our joint aspiration to the future with my love, Yumi.
Now it has become quite clear what the two were thinking.
She had on her
I
mind.
had my speculation. Fu Ling has come to terms with her impending death. She doesn't buy into the legends of immortality. Instead, she simply wants to make the most of the time she has left and fulfill her and Wu Li's dreams together. If Wu Li wants to reach that so-called paradise, he'll be trapped inside forever. It also means he'll have to give up his entire future as an explorer. That is not what she wants for him. Her ultimate desire is for her lover to embrace her inevitable passing and to realize the joint aspirations they hold in her place. She hasn't given up, but rather clings to hope for their future, even if she won't be there to see it unfold.
When you make the same choice if you had been to.
Why the sudden question?
Then you don't care much about your own death.
I'm just making an educated guess from what we've collected. And honestly, Fooling isn't exactly good at keeping things to herself. Let's stay focused on the issue. While the diary is cryptic, it still exposes the true intentions of whoever misled Wu Li. It's no coincidence. All the clues point to a correlation between the temporal disruption and the Legends of the Weiqi game. Or maybe someone's trying to make us connect the dots. Yes, information on the actual powers of Jue. This isn't the kind of information an ordinary explorer can obtain. I guess our old friends have still not given up. They went to great lengths just to lead us here. It would be rather rude of us to not respond in some way. According to the information in my master's notes and Wu Li's map, the place we're looking for should be just ahead. Make it fast. Is that?
The chaotic temporal disruptions are even clearer to see.
What's this? What's that?
Traces of excavation on the ground. Looks like someone was trying to dig a hole with their bare hands. Could it be Wooly?
This is a Weiqi board. The abnormal time flow here is most likely caused by the chronosorters. Perhaps there's a way to fix it.
Don't worry, I have a mechanical degree. There you go. Geez, my car broke down. Don't worry, I could just rewind time like brand new.
Marvelous play. Truly remarkable. Occupying both solid territory and influence, an extraordinary move. Never had I imagined I'd experience such a great game of Weiqi on Mount Firmament. You may look young, my friend, but there's so much more to you than meets the eye. Please, no need to be so modest. I can tell the difference between our skill levels.
This is my master's voice. The voice of the other person seems deliberately erased. Who do you think the other person looks like?
That person looked like me. Seems to be in deep thought and does not answer. I'm old, lady. I'm super old.
It has been decades since last we met, but you, my friend, still look the same. Well, turns out I had already met you all those years ago, my lifesaver. And you're older than me. I should have been more respectful back then. So you remember our promise. I am overjoyed.
A new city is about to be established. Having accomplished so much, why do you choose to retire now?
I feel like I'm redoing the Aaron meme.
I may have spoken out of turn. If you're not in a rush to depart Jinzhou, how about another round of Wei Qi with me? Well played. Even after 20 years, I still have no chance of winning against you. I barely noticed how so much time has passed. Every move in Wei Qi is fluid and unpredictable. Even if we start with the same opening, or the outcome can never be predetermined. We see this in our game. And it's true for all the lives out there. My clan are a group of hermits. We view the world as a game of strategy, manipulating the ebb and flow behind the scenes. Oh, but you, my friend, chose to enter the game yourself. It's a dangerous path with no end in sight. Oh, I want to help, but my time is running out. I won't be there when you finally succeed. Oh, please don't feel sad for me. If I die, it would be an honor to rest at the Sentinel's feet. When the time comes, the one who shall finish this game of Wei Qi with you will not be me, but rather my apprentice.
The rule of two.
Do my plans seem too risky to you? There's no need for concern. With her intelligence and quick thinking, she'll surely be able to solve this puzzle.
How long ago is
The
this?
results of this game will decide the fate of Jinzhou. And even the entire world.
What?
The road ahead is long and treacherous. Our final game. Let's make it.
This man plays the game, the one thing he loves the most. God damn it, you love to ruin the moments, don't you?
You've come this far and followed us here, yet you hesitate to reveal yourselves. Guess I'll have to take the lead and extend an invitation.
Don't assume you'll always be in control, Changli.
Enough talk.
Our friendly chat is over. It's time to say goodbye.
Off with their heads.
Take form.
Still not giving up yet, Changli. We know more than that unfinished game. We are well aware of the price you have paid. You're dangling at the end of your rope. Your unwitting trail has led us straight to our target.
Oh, is that so?
The Sonorosphere is open! Go!
Stop them.
Sorry, but you're not getting past me. Jue's formidable time-bending abilities at their peak, all trapped within this Sonorosphere, as I'm sure you are well aware.
It's only a legend.
Do you really want to chase after this legend when you don't even know if it's real?
So what? Wouldn't it be a sight to behold as this Sonorosphere consumes everything in its path, while the temporal disruptions bring death?
Oh, yeah, you made
Anyway, Rover, thank you for letting us into this Sonorosphere. You are indeed very special, as the Excellency foretold.
Yeah, weak cards. He knew he fucked up. The time limit was very quick though. Don't tell me it has been 22 days. It has been 9 days. 9 days of procrastination and work. Don't you love to see it? Oh.
An unfamiliar space. No sign of the Fraxidus. Chun-Li's nowhere to be seen. I need to find her quick.
Found her already, mate?
Don't come any closer!
Oh, this would be her past, I presume. Yep. It's like Phoenix.
I'm fine. It's my forte. I'm used to it. You stay away from me. Oh, you'll get burned.
Okay, I won't move. Relax.
This village was attacked by tacit discords. There's nothing left. Why did you come here? No one but the exiles are willing to stay here now.
You shouldn't be here.
Are you a bad person?
I'm looking for someone.
That's what all bad people say. Whatever you're looking for. There's nobody here but me and the tacit discords. When I'm here, no one's afraid of me, and I won't hurt anyone. Anyway, you should hurry up and leave. It's not safe for you to be here.
Mirages in a Sonorosphere shouldn't be able to hold a conversation like this. Is she a younger version of Chun-Li?
Huh?
In case I can't leave her alone.
Why did you stop talking? Are you lost?
Yeah, I'm kind of lost.
I can take you somewhere safe. I know a shortcut that leads to a safer village.
reach out to her.
Oh. Thank you.
You shall be known as Little Light number 2, Little Chan.
Was there something like this here before?
These mechanisms, they need to be unlocked from both sides at once.
Okay, let's each handle one side. I'll go over there.
Ah. Puzzles.
It's open! We'll be safe once we get out of here.
This place seems a bit different from what I remember.
Oh.
Take 4. My blade yearns.
You saw that, Little Chan? That's you.
It's time.
These are the villagers, attacked by tacit discords.
They already have.
Why? There weren't any of them here before.
Don't worry. My forte is strong. I will get rid of them and protect you.
I guess with any other person, I will be burned to a crisp. Ah, seems about right. Yoink and yata. 50 quid damage. Come on.
Tacit discords! Watch out!
Yoink.
All is fair in war.
Take 4. Now that's a hassle. Commence healing. Such a nuisance.
Da 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 da.
Stay calm.
Take 4. Triumph. Sever.
You... Why did you...
Let the fighting see me. You're injured.
Okay,
Little girl.
Don't worry. I won't hold you back.
Oh, little light. Oh. I was blind.
The village I lived in got destroyed by those scary monsters. They hid me in a safe basement, while everyone else died or ran away. No one except me made it out alive. When I came out, no one was there anymore. Now, I must get to somewhere safe. Okay.
Oh. Look.
There's a piece of paper. It has turned yellow.
When the village was raided, I failed to protect anyone with all my efforts. Now I'm all left with the little injuries and rest of my major life.
If I had arrived sooner,
This should come in handy.
Okay, so there should be a mechanism around here.
Whoa.
You found something.
I found some dry rations. They look well kept. Should be still edible.
Should.
Oh, it's a bit frozen. No worries. I can use my fire to heat it up. Are you hungry? I haven't seen you take a single bite.
I'm good.
You can have these.
Thank you, I'm not hungry.
If you don't eat anything for too long, you won't be able to walk.
Okay, look like I might be able to reach it. Jeez. Alright, that's locked. Oh. I thought I could probably joink it. Like, yoink? Oh no. Am I that person? Maybe. Maybe. Oh.
More tacit discords. I'll handle them.
Okay.
Together we vanish. Take 4. Crosscut. Sever. Administering for Verity shines.
Caution, stay calm.
Oh.
All is fair in war. Misery follows.
Easy peasy.
Is this the key to that door?
Yes. And those tacit discords just devoured the frequencies of the guard on door duty.
This should come in handy.
I really want to know their thought process of turning the BTs into the attack discourse. The temporal disruption of the solemnity here became intimately linked because of the malfunction in the center of the temporal mandate, making them inspirational to the safeguard against any divisions. My old friend offered to ensure the solemnity was a specific medium, turning it into our fail-safe plan. My new apprentice, Forte of the Flame, motivated and crucial for destroying the Solar Sphere, and the task only she can accomplish. On the other hand, my old friend is the only one who can unlock said Solar Sphere. Both individual are vital to the success of our goal, yet unleashing the full power of the flame, which could exact a toll far too heavy for a mere child to endure. It seems this game shall stay unfinished for many moons to come.
What is this all about? I don't understand.
So Rover was a part of the time accumulation spears, the Critical Spear.
It might look kind of scary, but actually, it doesn't hurt at all.
That's a lie.
Of course. I'm a resonator too, you know. My forte is a powerful one. I control fire. Nothing's brighter and warmer than fire. It can burn away the cold and drive away monsters.
But the fire could burn yourself too.
That's because I don't know how to properly control it yet. The resonator who taught me about my forte said if I don't use it properly, I'll die young. They also said a lot of things I couldn't understand. Told me I shouldn't use it too often. But if I don't use my forte, I'd get eaten by the tacit discords or killed by the bad people. What's the point of living a longer life if I can't even survive? I want to live. I want to become a strong grown-up. I want to have good control of my power and protect the people who protected me in the past. And then
Well,
I'll make a peaceful and prosperous world for everyone.
That's a respectable.
Yes. According to the village teacher, that means children will no longer be in danger from monsters. We'll all have enough to eat and stable lives. But I've still got lots to learn. So, I'll need to find someone really strong and learn from them.
Yeah, we'll find a great mentor and become very strong.
Thank you. I want to become as strong as you are.
Sure, but promise me. Promise you take good care of yourself. Okay?
I understand. I'll do my best. What a strange place. It's supposed to look familiar, but there are so many things I've never seen before. This door. I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that I've been here before. It's so weird. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find something.
Yeah, it's a puzzle. Oh, it's one of these rotated ones.
It's time.
Oh.
This is...
A mirage of the past. This place. It looks familiar too. These are my memories, recreated inside this sonorosphere. As I stepped inside, both Rover and the Fraxidus vanished into thin air. The frequencies are constantly changing, and the flow of time is chaotic, just like it had been on Mount Firmament. A sonorosphere affected by temporal disruption. Once someone enters, there's risk of being stuck inside forever. And if my master had planned all of this, did he do this to mislead? To separate? Or perhaps I should be careful. Whatever the case, I must find Rover first.
Yep. So I'm on Changa. I'm really
starving.
bad.
Oh, this thing. Oh. If I burn it a bit with my fire, I can eat it, I guess.
Oh, a challenge, I see.
Take.
I can do it.
Yes. Back then, I didn't know how to control my flames. I could only brute force my way out of it. My body was always covered in burns.
Target confirmed.
Take 4. My blade yearns.
Oi.
I am fine. fast. Mind's eye.
And we do a little yoinking and then yata. There we go.
Ma'am, are you okay? Oh, there's been a lot more tacit discords lately.
I'm fine. Thank you for driving those monsters away. But, honey, these cuts and bruises all over you, some new and some old, they never seem to fully heal.
I'm a resonator. These wounds are nothing.
Oh, honey. You shouldn't be trapped in this place like we are for the rest of your life. You should go to the city. With a powerful forte like yours, you'll surely find a wonderful future for yourself there.
But, ma'am, what about you and the others?
You go out there and make something of yourself. Make us proud. And when you're ready, come back for us. What do you say, dear? And these. Take these with you on your way there.
Glad you found
Why
them
was there
useful.
a fire there? I'm visually
This
confused.
place. This is where Master once lived in seclusion. The spaces are a jumbled mess inside this Sonarosphere.
Please, wait!
My dear, you've come all this way. What do you need from me?
You gave me some food before. I haven't thanked you yet.
You misunderstood my intentions. When I sought shelter in your hideout during the rain, I gave you rations as a small token of thanks. No need to be troubled by it, little one.
But you told me the path to safety lies in embracing fortuitous moments. I didn't understand what you meant by that.
Well now, I only said those words on a mere whim. Never expected you to remember them so clearly.
I've heard Master Xuanmiao is a wise hermit guru who helps people. Can you maybe take me as your apprentice? I've been searching for you for so long. Please, will you consider it? I want to live. Learn to control my power and become stronger. Or I won't see a peaceful and prosperous world.
Do you know what defines a peaceful and prosperous world?
I think it means people can take care of themselves and have a place to call home. I'm a resonator too. I have a strong forte. Look!
Is this flame manipulation? Such a fearful power. If not used wisely, it may engulf you in return. Without proper guidance, you will eventually be reduced to ashes. Alas, perhaps this is fate. I can teach you how to control your power, but in this world of ups and downs, relying solely on brute force will not get you far. If you long for a peaceful and prosperous world, you must utilize your own intellect to choose, strategize, and shape the future you desire. Come over, child. You bear the powers of flame manipulation. A phoenix born from fire. One that shall bring peace to this world. From this day on, your name will be Chun-Li.
Do you have to go, Master?
My time in this world is up, my child. I have my own destination to head to. I can only accompany you so far on this journey.
Are you going to a dangerous place alone? Why can't I go with you?
It's not your turn to go there yet, Chun-Li. You are a very gifted child, and you will surely achieve greatness one day. But the price you pay for forcefully employing your forte can never be erased. Your lifespan is doomed to be much shorter than that of ordinary people.
Yes, I understand.
Remember what I have taught you. Ponder carefully, plan meticulously, and shield yourself wisely. For when you have grown into the person you aspire to become, your impact on this world shall be great.
Chun-Li will remember your teachings by heart, Master. But Master, this person you want me to find, how should I find them?
When the time comes, you will know, and you will have my aid. You need only use your wisdom to offer that person some necessary guidance. He is the only one who can truly change this world. You must find and help him. This way, the world of prosperity you seek will soon be within reach.
I believe I've found that person, Master. This Weichi board and the Sonorosphere, they are both a puzzle and an answer. The end of this Sonorosphere, turns out it's exactly where he is. I guess this is another riddle from my master.
Yay. puzzles.
Make it fast. Make it fast.
Oh, I saw I didn't got it. Are you alright? That's the one.
I'm fine. I think I'm remembering something. But it's all just a blur. I can't make out any clear images. I've been looking for something for a long, long time.
What were you looking for?
I don't know. I just remember that it's very, very important. Something that can change the world. But I'm starting to wonder why I'm even here. Everything looks so different from what I remember. And why do you look so familiar? We've never met before.
Maybe we have met in the future. The missing part of the device.
We might be able to open that door with it. What will we find behind that door?
Maybe it's what you're looking for.
Yeah. I hope so.
It's time.
Ah, puzzle after puzzle. Oh, it's quite different too. Backwards. Oh, it's different.
This should come in handy.
A scheme would be grander than not to vanquish malevolence in its nascent guise.
Master?
Chun-Li, you have done well. Now that you have found the answers you seek, it is time to begin your journey. From this moment on, the choices you make and the plans you lay out, they will all lead to that future.
Chun-Li.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
This place! Run! It's a trap! They played us!
You ran in here with your own doom plan. Nobody tricked you besides your broody brains.
is fair in war.
Administering first aid.
Together we vanquish. Take form. Break. Perish in flames.
Oh shoot, you just regen your health.
Stay calm. All is fair in war. The die is cast.
Stay vigilant.
Oh.
Verity shines.
Take form. Mind's eye. Make it fast. From defense to offense.
Target confirmed. All is fair in war.
Take form.
Okay, I saw I have another regen phase.
Don't worry. This game is almost over. Can you feel it? It's warm. Doesn't hurt at all. See?
That's quite wonderful. Oh, that's amazing. Maybe I should get into another shot. I love skipping dialogue and cutscenes on that one. Yeah, but it's a rerun for all the way to Leeway. Maybe not. The tutorial level. Not to mention you have to start with a new team. Basically from zero. Yeah, maybe not.
It's so beautiful. Wooly, this is the miracle we've been waiting to see. It's hope, reborn after destruction.
Fooling.
It's over.
Did you find what you were looking for? Thank you for your help. The Midnight Rangers have successfully apprehended all remaining Fraccidus members in the mountains, and the effects of the temporal disruption have now vanished. I lost all contact with you during this whole time. Did you run into any trouble?
A little bit.
Temporal disruption hidden inside a sonorosphere. It makes sense now why it stayed hidden for so long. I never thought the solution would be to burn down the entire sonorosphere from the inside. You went too far back there, Changli.
About your condition.
I know my limits.
Rover, Lady Changli.
How you feeling? Feeling guilty, eh?
Wu Li is fine now, thanks to his doctor's help. As for me, well, at least I can still walk a bit. After all, it's been almost 5 days.
5 days.
I never properly thanked you for bringing me back to Hongzhen. I heard about the attack by the Fraccidus in the mountains. I'm so sorry.
No need for that. I understand. The Fraccidus had their eyes on the same thing we did. They've been planning an ambush on us for a long time. Why would we blame it on you?
We will never forget how you saved us. You gave us the opportunity to witness such a breathtaking sight. Thanks to your help, this journey holds no regrets for me.
As for the truth behind the so-called secret of immortality, Fu Ling has told me everything. I had a gut feeling it would turn out to be a disappointment, but I couldn't give up. And in the end, I lost sight of why I even started this journey. But this isn't the first time this has happened. Let's just call it another adventure coming to an end. I've talked about it with Fu Ling. From now on, I'll take her on more trips to see more new places together. Until...
The ship has sailed.
Until the day when I can no longer hold a pen. I've already talked to the folks at the publishing house, and they're happy to let me continue painting for them. My eventual departure may be unavoidable, but I want to give it my all until the very end.
No matter what happens, please take care. Even if...
I know you've already looked past death. But remember, there are people who care about you. They want you to live on and be happy.
Yes, I understand. Sometimes I wish we could stay together a little longer, if only for a while.
Of course, Fu Ling. We've always been...
It's not time to be sad yet, is it? I've compiled a list of renowned doctors in Huanglong. They're highly skilled and may offer assistance for your medical condition, which is challenging but not impossible to cure.
Lady Changli, I truly can't thank you enough.
No need for thanks. If you're feeling generous and want to repay me, I hope to see Fu Ling's work in the next issue of Artists of Huanglong. Everyone's been missing seeing their favorite landscape artists work lately.
Didn't know you were a Maxime reader.
you surprised? Well, now I'm curious. What kind of a person do you see me as? Now that the situation has been resolved, you should return to Hongzhen. You deserve some good rest. After going through so much, you must be exhausted, Rover.
Ciao. Nah, still awake.
Me? Well, I think Lady Xing-Yi could use the extra help in dealing with the aftermath.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to have a little more faith in me.
It's getting late. Maybe we should wait until we get back to discuss anything else.
Rest for 2 days. You know what? We gotta have a system here. Gotta do this, that, and that. Get all stars I need. And then I need to get her weapon. That. $11. All right. Yes. I'm at 57. Oh. 57 pity. Oh. No. I got. Okay, which one I got? Yes. I have her weapon. We have her weapon. I have everything now. This shall be a wondrous gift. I can always have it, but there we go. Everything is set. Alright, it says it rest for 2 days. Oh, 2 days later. That's quite nice of them.
2 days have passed since Cheng-Li told me that she and Xing-Yi would handle the aftermath. I wonder how she's doing.
Are you worried? Let's just go ask her then.
Might as well. Cheng-Li can be difficult to find. Let's go ask Xing-Yi first.
Alright, it's been 2 days, eh? Alright. We got everything we need. I'm not sure where my pity on this one is, though. That's alright. Oh, wait. If I do this, if I do max. Ooh. Shotomate. Oh. And I got nothing else. Oh, wait. I can probably get 2 more from here. I believe that should be enough for a third pull. Yep. Of course. Are you maxed out? You're almost maxed out. You and Dajin are almost maxed out. I meant went back up.
Make it fast.
Greetings. We're almost done dealing with the aftermath of the previous incident. We're currently questioning the remaining Fraxidus members we caught at Mount Firmament. They wanted to get their hands on the temporal program from the legend of the Wei Qi game, with the intention of unleashing chaos in Mount Firmament once again. But thanks to you and Changli, their plans were foiled. Changli recounted to us that a Fraxidus overseer had entered the Sonorosphere and was injured by her fire. They were lucky to escape, but have not been seen since. I've put together a thorough report for City Hall. We will strengthen our defenses to make sure this doesn't happen again. We parted 2 days ago on the coast, and then she returned to Jinzhou. Perhaps she's just taking some time to rest and recover. It must have taken a lot out of her to summon that much fire at once. Changli knew you'd be worried, and she wanted me to relay this message to you. Meet her at the pavilion on Mount Firmament. She'll be waiting for you there. She also said, no more riddles this time.
Thank you, no riddles. I have to go through this.
Make it fast.
Yes.
Make it fast.
Feather. I have her weapon. She came home. Everything is good in the world.
Yeah.
Why are you stuck? Look at that cooldown came out real quick.
Fast.
Dear.
Make it fast.
Hello, fellow twin.
How are you feeling, Rover? Well rested, I hope.
I'm concerned about you.
Aw, can't you see I'm perfectly fine, sitting right in front of you?
I'm a little dorky.
Don't worry, Rover. We're only having a casual conversation today. Nothing taxing. Besides, you only agreed to join me here for more questions, right?
Not my only reason.
Oh, is that so? I'm curious then. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. It all started a century ago, when my mentor, Master Xuanmiao, had a brief encounter with a certain peculiar visitor. During a TD outbreak, my master was rescued by that individual. He exuded a unique energy and was always elusive. My master dug through ancient texts and unearthed his presence in long-forgotten history. After searching for several years, he finally met that person on Mount Firmament again. They played a game of Weiqi together, and that was how the legendary game record came into being. At first, I thought my master meant the game record held actual information about the time crisis, but that was just a clue. The real key was finding you, the person behind it all. And lastly, the secret of immortality. It's most likely just the woodcutter's own spin on the tale. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. My master and the mysterious visitor had set a trap with the Sonarosphere, using the Weiqi game as a guise. They hid it with the Court of Cervantes' Chronos orders, and it would only activate once the time flow on Mount Firmament was restored to its normal state. Despite the Sentinel and Mount Firmament being saved, the Fractsidus would not go down without a fight. They were convinced that the temporal mandate was hidden within the game of Weiqi, but little did they know, they had already fallen into a trap. Pure coincidence or the calculated workings of the Fractsidus, the explorer stumbled upon the Weiqi board, setting off its defense mechanisms.
I see.
The Sentinel was already damaged when it arrived here. My master had foreseen the disasters that would befall Mount Firmament, so he created this mechanism as a precautionary measure. The Sonarosphere would devour all who attempted to enter, unless they knew the solution to that puzzle.
You mean burning down everything?
Precisely. The only way to escape was by burning the Sonarosphere without hurting anyone inside. It required masterful control of Forte. Thinking back, it was probably his ultimate test for me.
It was a strong back to his plan.
That was his first goal with this Sonarosphere.
There's a second one?
Before leaving, Master entrusted me with a mission to find that individual, the one who played Weiqi with him, the one who left behind that game record. After my master's passing, he would be the only one who could control the Sonarosphere. By now, you should know who he is.
I think it's me.
Yes.
But I don't even remember that solar sphere. I see that's why you seem to know a lot about me.
My master often mentioned you before his passing. And from the moment you arrived in Jinzhou, I had my suspicions about your true identity. Our journey to Mount Firmament solidified my beliefs. And finally, the Weiqi board in that Sonarosphere sealed the truth for me. Sure, ask away. I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability.
But the little girl in that soul sphere.
Indeed, those memories, They were all real.
I saw the other girl. I assume that was a younger version of you.
Yes. That's all in the past. Just a little homeless girl with no name. I never thought we could make new memories in the Sonorosphere, where only the past repeats itself. A moment of companionship and protection meant everything to me.
But it wasn't really there for you, not in the real past.
I can sense your unspoken question. Did I sacrifice my life when I burned down the Sonorosphere, like when I was a child? What I told you there was true, but I've grown and gained control over my powers. Using my forte now won't harm me in any way. Of that, you can rest assured. Also, if you really are the legendary person who changed the course of history, then you are perhaps the closest to immortality, aside from our sentinel. We mortals come and go. Our lives are full of meetings and goodbyes. Our time on this earth is fleeting compared to yours, so don't let it bother you.
I live in the moment, just like you do.
I see. Perhaps this is why it's so hard to leave this beautiful world behind. Then, would you be willing to finish that game of Weichi with me instead?
Gee, do I know the rules and how to play? Gee.
The young orphan girl carried on. Everywhere she looked, tragedies rampant. As lament engulfed the globe, a world torn by monsters, filled with homeless souls. With her own blood as fire, she drove away the cold. And her master said, "In this tumultuous world, lives are fragile as mayflies." She couldn't exhaust herself to save those before her. But she must endure to ignite a brighter tomorrow. She wielded her wits to evade harm, treading on knives with care. Alone, yet maturing through stumbles. Later on, she became someone else's teacher. She taught the future leader this: to guide conscience and secure prosperity for the people, to continue lost teachings of past sages and establish peace for all. I will be the torchbearer, for one person can't rid the world of chaos alone. One day, a future of prosperity and lasting peace will arrive.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for fulfilling my wish. You're welcome. If you have a moment to spare, I suggest staying here a bit longer. The Horizon is quite the pleasant place to relax. Yes. And it seems like it's a good point to stop as well. Great story. Genshin could have never done this to me. Besides that one quest, but I know what Nick. I understand how Nick feels every time I skip cutscenes like this. Oof. Alright. Yeah, this ended here. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll be vibing into the void. And later.